The shocking accident is different from any other train crash you might have seen. Here there's a police car with a woman inside, and she's handcuffed. But why did the police put a handcuffed woman in a car on the train tracks and exposing her to a train crash? To figure this out, let's go back a few minutes before it all happened. On the night of September 16, 2022, a police officer named Pablo Vazquez followed a car in Colorado, driven by a young woman named Rios-Gonzalez. He pulled her over because someone had called 911 and accused her of being involved in road rage and pointing a gun at a victim. A female officer named Jordan Steinke rushed to aid the Pablo Vazquez, who was waiting in his vehicle for backup, driving at a speed of 100 miles per hour.
I'm right behind you, Vazquez.
The police officers ordered the suspect to exit her car, handcuffed her, and put her in the back of their police car, which was parked on the train track by Pablo Vazquez.
Good. Keep your hands above your head.
Don't move.
What's going on?
Where are you taking me?
We're taking you to the car. Come on.
Why? What?
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No, ma'am, but can I please get my cell phone?
We'll get your cell phone in a second. Is there any weapons in the car?
Ready?
No, ma'am, there's nothing on
There's no weapons in the car? Okay.
Everybody out in the car, come on.
What's going on?
It is clear that the cops were not being careful and showed a high level of negligence. They left the handcuffed woman on the train track and then went back to search for the suspect's truck.
She could have, because when I was behind her, she was driving slow enough.
Yeah?
So she could have tossed something, but I let
Toss it out the window?
She could have, out that window, but...
But suddenly, they heard a train coming and the warning got their attention. The police officer saw the train getting closer and closer, so they started running away, leaving the handcuffed woman inside the car on the train track.
That window, but... Who is that, Hart?
No, that's, Tomachek. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Move your car! Stay back!
The poor woman, looking at the train getting closer and closer, probably thought these were the last few seconds of her life. It's unimaginable to be trapped in a car with handcuffs and see a train coming directly toward you. That's like one of the worst ways to face death, something you'd expect to see only in a Final Destination movie. Moments later, the train crashed into the vehicle while the woman was still in the back seat. Police body cameras and dash cams captured the horrific crash.
346, patrol car was just hit by a train. Dispatch, Central 346, did us medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
The car was destroyed, and the young woman survived but was severely injured. She suffered a fractured tibia, a broken arm, 9 broken ribs, and a fractured sternum in the incident. It was a miracle that she did not die in that horrific crash. Her life will probably never be the same because of the negligence of the officers. Jordan said she placed Rios-Gonzalez in Pablo's vehicle because it was the nearest spot to temporarily hold her. Jordan mentioned that she didn't realize the train was approaching until just before it collided with the vehicle. She also added, "I never in a million years thought a train was going to come plowing through my scene."
In hindsight, why do you think you did not notice the train tracks?
There's a few reasons. It was incredibly dark. I was miles outside of my jurisdiction. I was fairly certain that that particular stop was going to end in a gunfight. I never in a million years thought a train was going to come plowing through my scene.
She explained that her primary focus was on the suspect and the potential threat she posed, and she was fairly certain that the traffic stop might end in gunfire.
Turn around! Turn around!
She also said she wouldn't have put Rios-Gonzalez in the car if she knew it was on the train tracks. She trusted that the other police car was safe.
I trusted that Sergeant Vazquez's vehicle was in a secure location at that time.
As we can see in the body cam footage, the railroad were clearly visible and easily noticeable. While she was putting the suspect in the car, the railroad was just inches away from her. This indicates negligence on the part of both officers.
I will get your cell phone for you. Take a seat.
On July 28, 2023, which was 10 months after the incident, Officer Jordan Steinke was declared not guilty of the most serious charge against her. The judge said that Jordan saw the tracks, but failed to appreciate the risk. The judge found Jordan not guilty of the felony charge of reckless attempted manslaughter, stating that she did not knowingly intend to harm the victim, but she was found guilty of 2 lesser counts: reckless endangerment and third-degree assault. The other officer, Pablo Vazquez, who worked for the police department in nearby Platteville, has also been charged with reckless endangerment, among other counts, in connection with the incident. His legal case is still ongoing, meaning it hasn't been resolved yet. In January 2023, Rios-Gonzalez filed the lawsuit against the police officers involved and their department to seek compensation. The lawsuit also accused the Platteville Police Department of hiring Pablo, despite knowing he had a history of a lack of situational awareness. According to the filing, Pablo's previous employer saw Pablo as a significant liability risk. No matter how much money they give Rios-Gonzalez, her life won't be the same. The deep mental and physical pain she's felt and will feel for the rest of her life can't be fixed with money. Some wounds are too deep for money to heal.